These are JRC's Radar XTX Bite Alarms. Now I'm going to give you a button-by-button rundown on these thoroughly modern buzzers. On the front, it's standard bite alarm fare, really. You've got one push button on-off switch, and then you've got 3 dials allowing you to alter the sensitivity, tone, and volume. Now, the sensitivity controls allow you to go right down to 3.5 millimeters of movement of line needed to trigger the alarm, right up to 15 centimeters. Moving down, you've got the tone dial. This is a stepless dial, so you can get it exactly where you want it, from quite a deep, low baritone up to a much more high-pitched setting. And then volume, and that goes from zero, from nothing, right up to very loud indeed. Also, if you press the on-off switch whilst the alarms are on, just press it once, then you get a 60-second mute mode, which your fellow anglers will thank you for as you set your bobbins. That stays on for 60 seconds, or you can just press the button again and you're back into a loud mode. On the underside, you've got a power out socket for illuminated hangers and things like that. You've also got another hidden little button, and that triggers JRC's Lighthouse mode. And that is on the rear, there is a white LED. Now, these LEDs are used for boat work in low light conditions, which might not be something that most British anglers do, but if you're fishing the continent and you're out in a boat and it's dark or it's low light, then you will be well aware how difficult it can be to locate your swim. You can get quite disorientated. So with a press of the button, the white LED on the rear illuminates, and then it sends a pulsing signal like a lighthouse to let you know where you are. Also, if you happen to get a bite whilst that mode is switched on, then that white LED will also light up as you get a bite. So you could switch it on and use it for a bit of extra illumination when you're the correct side of the rods without a boat. Now, if you like this video, then please do give us a big thumbs up, and also do go and check out our other social media channels. In addition to that, we've now got CARPology competitions where from as little as 99p, you can stand the chance of winning some top-end fishing tackle. Click the link in the description below to see what competitions we're currently running. Now, there are a few other things on these alarms that aren't perhaps instantly apparent just by looking at them. First of all, you've got JRC's kind of trademark scrolling LEDs. They've used these on radar alarms of the past, and it's become the kind of hallmark of a JRC alarm. So if you get a forward take, then those lights illuminate from bottom to top. If you get a drop back, then they go the other way. You also get a slightly different tone. So a run is differentiated from a drop back. And that also impacts the latching LED. So when you have a bite and you look at the rod and you're not quite sure, was that a drop back or was it a forward motion, then the alarm will illuminate at the bottom if it was a drop back, or illuminate at the top if it was a run. So that's quite useful and quite handy to know exactly what the occurrence was on your rod if you weren't watching them at the time. Inside, JRC have gone for reliability with these alarms. They're very proud of how durable they are. The electronics inside are all double sealed to keep them safe from the elements, because electronics and rain don't mix. There's also a 2-year guarantee on these alarms as well, which is a bit of extra peace of mind. To keep them safe, you've also got a case on the top, a nice rubbery, soft case that fits over the top, and you've got fairly large ears on the top, so your rod isn't going to be yanked off these when you get a take, and there's soft inserts as well to protect your rod blank. There's also a low battery warning, which lets you know when batteries are running low. The alarm heads themselves take 2 CR2 batteries, and there's a receiver which takes AAAs. Now, this is the receiver here, nice and dinky. It's got a vibration mode as well as the normal audible alarm, and there are 6 alarms that can be connected to a single receiver, and it's nice and dinky and it stands upright, but there's also a lanyard included if you want to hang it in your bivvy. Now, I was not sure exactly how it was going to pair with these alarms. I was thinking there'd be some kind of convoluted process, but I literally turned it on, turned on the alarm head, and it was already paired. So looking through the instruction manual, it seems they all pair automatically, which is a bit of peace of mind, because pairing alarms, heads to receivers, can be a right pain in the backside. So these are the JRC Radar XTX alarms. They come in a presentation case with a 3+1, that's 3 alarm heads and the receiver, or you can buy them individually. The 3+1 set has a retail price of £299.99.